Thank you very much. That was exciting. Hopefully that worked because we're not really sure how it works. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me
Yeah, I
now?
can hear you.
All right, great. We're having some technical difficulties. Thank you very much. Hey, look at Chris.
Hey, thank you. You do too.
You see that?
What's that? No, because the YouTube thing's still up. 1 second.
Yeah, you're gonna have to close that. Here we go.
Yeah.
12052 recycled entertainment shirt. It's official. They're sponsors. Thank you very much. Thank you to Beefcake, Alessio Maestas, unless I butchered it, is his actual name. He's the owner of 12052 Recycled Entertainment. We are now the official podcast of that store, so that's pretty exciting, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's pretty cool. It's a long time coming, man. Ever since we did the live minicast on location, Bob Gass and I there. Remember that, Chris? Did you see that episode?
Yeah.
Like 2-3 years ago. So we've been working towards it for a while. So we're very excited to be a part of the official retail gaming world. So thank you. All right, we got a lot. Actually, we got a lot of nothing tonight, right? It's just
Yeah.
you and I. Just you and I, pal. So here's the deal. I'm thinking that we need to up our game a little bit. So we decided, I think, that Wednesdays are good for us. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
So we're going to do every other Wednesday night. So it's August 27th, 2014. We start at 8:30 to 9 with the live broadcast. You could join us then, or you could jump in at 9:30 when we actually start recording. But, you know, some of the really cool hijinks actually occur prior to the show. Would you say that's accurate, Chris?
Yeah, that's when we're trying to set up and having all of our technical difficulties while we're doing it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm trying not to have, like, hat hair here. So, yeah, very exciting. Look, I can comb my hair in my webcam.
You see what I got on?
Yeah, well, you know, I was going to grab my hat, but, you know, it's on the other side of the room and all.
Oh,
So.
it's football season. We start Saturday. Got my Crimson Tide hat on. Roll Tide, guys.
Actually, I'm going to go grab my hat. Chris, why don't you, while we grab the hat, tell everybody where they can find your minicast besides the All Things Geek feed and about your YouTube channel. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, my YouTube channel is really just my personal thing. I throw up some videos of my kids every so often, so don't really worry about that. We have it on our webpage, which is www.allthingsgeek.info. So you can get it there and get it on the Facebook page. There you go.
Cool. Very cool.
Have you been questing lately?
You know, no. Actually, in about a week and a half, I haven't gone on at all. But that's because I had a tween adventure. You heard about that, right?
Oh, yeah, you did the One Direction thing, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I didn't actually do it. I drove my daughter to Dallas for a One Direction concert. The problem is the concert was 7 o'clock on a Saturday, or Sunday, this last Sunday. And I had to be at work at 8 a.m. on Monday, 6 hours away in Amarillo. So, and my daughter had to be at school at 8 a.m. So I drove all night. Yay. So instead of going to the concert, which, you know, is really expensive, by the way, I think it was well over $100 a ticket. So I sent my daughter and my wife. And it's 102 degrees in Dallas at this time of year.
Yeah.
So I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
And it's the reason why I put my picture up.
Yes. Groot. We are Groot. Now I know what that means, so cool. And we'll talk about that after the break. Does that work for you?
Yeah, works fine.
Meanwhile, I think this might be a good time to point out that we are still playing Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Dragons. I've always played Dungeons and Dragons, but we're still playing WoW, and we're on the Nessingwary server on the Alliance side, and we have the ATG's Death from
Death
Below
from
Guild.
Below.
Right. You can look for Omniac. Chris, what's your character's name that you're on most of the time?
Frost Price. That's my high level character. What's that?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Okay. And I also have Price Man's my other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, game packs.
What? What the hell you say? The hell you say? Anyways, yeah, I've got Fat Loot. This is going to be the Fat Loot episode. Chris, say something so they can see your Fat Loot.
Fat Loot episode.
All right, so sorry that was a bad segue, but actually you can contact either one of us in game, and we're actually on the Finding Guilds, whatever app, whatever you call it, on WoW.
Yeah, we're up to. You haven't been on in a while. I'll tell you what our guild's up to now.
Yeah, go for it.
I think we're at 7.
So we're
apparently,
level 7 guild, folks.
Yeah, apparently one of our members, that wasn't me, has been very busy when we're not there.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I didn't mean to ditch him, but like I said, family first.
Yeah, no, I've tried talking to him in the game, and he just kind of ignored me a couple times, so, okay.
He doesn't read very often.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't take it personally.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Chances are he doesn't think anyone else is on. So, and he doesn't know how to use Real Friends Network, so he doesn't get notifications. Anyway, enough about him. Talking about your next, Gary Appleby, by the way. Gary, if you're listening, we'll be back. Anyway, besides World of Warcraft, what else is going on in your life?
Just working, getting ready to move, making beer.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I've got a brew fest that's coming up in a couple weeks I'm going to, so I can't wait. That's here in town in Tuscaloosa, which I'm psyched.
How is that other podcast going?
It's coming. I'm putting up episode 6 launches Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I've just got to line up some more interviews within 2 weeks and move in the same time zone.
Well, now that we have a few official sponsors, we're going to have affiliate links on the website and sponsor links. So definitely, when you're ready, we'll put together a link for your podcast.
Okay.
It's not actually under the All Things Geek umbrella. It's Chris's solo venture, but we 125% support, advocate, and recommend you go check it out, especially if you like beer. And
yes.
If you're a geek that doesn't like beer, well, you really got nothing going for you.
No. And I even say I'm a beer geek on my podcast, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I am. I have a Founders Porter I'm drinking tonight.
Did you make that yourself?
No. This is from Founders out of Michigan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Founders is the brewer.
It's the name of the brewery, and this is their porter. No, mine is, and I'm getting labels made for it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna step it up, but mine's gonna be a Belgian golden ale,
Cool.
Kind of a Duval clone. If you know what Duval is,
yeah.
Or Duval, yeah, it's a clone of that. But I think it's going to end up being a higher gravity than that is, and that's at an 8%. So. Very
cool. All right, so back to it. So we just haven't had a lot of time on top of WoW and One Direction. I've been, of course, I actually took over the Facebook page for 12052 Recycled Entertainment. So if you have not yet liked that, you can find a link in the show notes and in our Facebook post about this episode, and go like them because they're pretty cool. And they've given us Fat Loot.
Dun 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 dun. Sorry.
This here is a Nintendo game pack, 3 scratch-off cards and 2 stickers with top secret tips. These were minted circa 1989. Where were you in 1989, Chris Price?
I was in Hueytown, Alabama, in school.
I was too, probably a different school.
Yeah, I was in high school still.
Yeah, I was in college.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few gamer packs on top of the aforementioned Mario. Can you tell me who that wonderful young man is?
Link from Zelda.
That's right, Link from Zelda. So I got two with Link. I've got. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to name her?
Yes,
Princess
please. Yes, Princess from.
Mario.
We got our good friend Mario. And two of him, so two princesses. What's her name? Princess Pink? I don't even know what her name is.
Princess Peach.
Peach, that's it. I've got two Links and two Marios. I have here a winning ticket.
Oh, there it goes.
This is Robert Havey. Looks like you're from Amarillo. Robert Havey. I'm going to be sending you one of those game packs. I'm going to write this down here so I don't forget. These are people that met us at the booth and filled out these wonderful prize tickets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, from our AmCon adventure. And I still have lots of tickets. As a matter of fact, I still have lots of prizes because nobody ever claimed the governor's series from the Walking Dead books. So since you absolutely hate zombie movies,
Yes.
see these tickets? I'm
Yes.
going to pick them off one at a time. When I get the winner, you tell me who it is, okay?
I can't see it, but
It's okay. You can kind of see. When one's in my hand, you tell me it's the winner.
there.
Adam Pollock. Adam Pollock, I will be calling you. You have won the governor's prize. So yay, congratulations. So now, as you know, I still have 5 more sets, right?
Yes.
I think that in order to win these, you're going to have to do 3 things, okay? Like 12052 Recycled Entertainment,
Okay.
like the YouTube video for this podcast,
Okay.
and then comment, I did it, in the Facebook page. And we're going to run this promotion to everybody. You know, I'm going to throw it out to friends and friends of friends and friends and friends of friends, and
Yeah.
we'll put up a picture that says, "Hey, it's a contest," and we'll take a picture of this. And Chris, you take a picture of yours. And do you want to do yours the same way, or do you want to pick from the bin of cards here? Of raffle tickets?
We can do 2. We can pick one from the bin of cards,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one we'll make them do something
Okay.
for the
So
show.
is this handful okay, or should I grab a different handful?
That handful will work.
Okay. So here I go. I'm pulling them off one at a time. You tell me when I've grabbed the winner. You let me know. It could be any of these. Chris Price will
That
tell
one.
me.
Oh, that one. Oh, back up one. Back up
Which
one.
one?
The one,
Which one?
one before that one.
The one before that one.
Yeah, there's a little delay in the video, man.
This one.
That one. Yeah.
That's interesting. I was actually looking at that one. Bobby Avery.
Bobby
Bobby
Avery.
Avery. Congratulations, Bobby Avery. Bobby Avery, you've won. What does he want, Chris? Why don't you tell him?
He is getting a game code for the Doctor Who Legacy.
Fantastic.
What it unlocks 11 Doctors: Rose Tyler, Clara, and K9.
Awesome.
I'll send you the code so you can contact him.
Fantastic. And we still have one more code. Do you want to do the same contest?
I actually have 2 more codes. I figure I'll do one next week too, or next show.
So for the other one, you take a picture of it and put it on the Facebook page, and I'll put the instructions up, which is they have to have liked our page.
Yes.
They've got to go like 12052.
Yes.
They've got to like the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Or the video. I don't care. And then they have to say, I did it. Didi on the comments. Does that work?
That'll work.
So we're running 2 simultaneous contests. One has 5 winners for amazing game packs. One has 1 winner for the amazing game.
Let's go and do this one. The Defense Grid: The Awakening. You can get it off of SteamPower.com.
Fantastic.
But this is like a $10 game, so.
All right, and I have no idea what the actual value of these are now from 1989. You know what? I guess the thing is, we got booty. Yes, we do. We got booty. How about you? And yes, we have a show title. Thank you very much.
Yes, we do.
Yes. ATG got booty. I think that's going to be it. What do you think, Chris?
That sounds good.
All right. ATG got booty. Okay, and you know, we're going to keep doing this. You know, keep giving stuff away. We're going to keep interviewing. We're going to keep interacting because we had a lot of fun this summer, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we look at some of the responses to what we've done this summer? Does that sound good?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
All right, so first we're going to talk to Brian Moreland. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. Brian Moreland just emailed us about a week ago between podcast episodes. And forgive me if I'm not looking at you, I'm reading.
It's kind of hard when you're reading, so yeah, go ahead.
You know, whatever. We made a short movie called Game Companion that was released in January this year and has been to over 80 festivals and conventions so far. It's not available online, but they're going to make it available to us for a review. Please don't spoil the ending.
Okay.
So they also will make one of the actors available for a podcast interview, yeah. And there's a trailer that I will link in the show notes, and an ABC radio interview, as well as the subject of a local news story. So, Brian, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. No, we would gladly review your video. What do you think, Chris? Are you interested in reviewing a movie called Game Companion?
Absolutely.
It
yes,
actually looks kind of cool. I'm looking at a promo here. It says Bob's greatest accomplishment is mastering a video game, earning him Kimiko. She is impressed, but discovers Bob is not important, and her enthusiasm fades.
Is that talking about our Bob? Because he's missing.
No, he is missing. No, I don't think he's with the pink-haired anime goddess Kimiko.
Oh, okay.
He could be, and if you are, hats off. Let's see. I got another little promo thing they sent me here, and I'll send you all these after the show, Chris. I apologize.
Okay. No problem.
Let's see. It's kind of big. Yeah, same thing. It kind of looks like it's a Japanese-inspired game. And apparently Bob, kind of like an arcade-style fighter, like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's some real-life anime people. So maybe, I don't know, we'll find out. So yeah, we'll review that. So thank you, Brian. Actually, I'm replying right now. Yes, please send the link. And yes, we would love to speak with an actor. Omniac. That's live podcasting, folks, right there.
Yes, it is.
Live podcasting. You heard it first on our YouTube channel. Okay. Speaking of YouTube channel, we don't have the iTunes or podcast audio links up yet. No. There's a reason for that. One is I'm lazy. No, it's not true. I'm just really busy. But more important than that, we need somebody, and I'm calling on the listeners here, to help us do a RSS redirect for iTunes, which I have never successfully accomplished. So if you know how to do an RSS redirect, please email us at podcast@allthingsgeek.info or find us on the Facebook page. Right, Chris?
Correct.
Yeah, because it would be really, really, really cool if you did that. Otherwise, I have to hire someone, which is Plan B. Just a quick note, too, is your 2 reviews will be on the blog/podcast this week.
All right.
One is of Lucy, as you remember.
Yes.
And the other was of Guardians of the Galaxy, which we'll speak of in just a moment.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Another email.
There's Groot.
We are Groot. Okay. This is from Amanda Shelburne, who is the director of Amicon.
Oh, cool.
Amicon vendor. Wow, 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 wow. A huge Texas-sized thank you to everyone who came out to Amicon. It was an amazing turnout. Over 3,500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad. We're truly humble and grateful for everything you did to help make this year's event a success. From helping in preparation and advertising to encouragement, enthusiasm. You're all amazing. Johnny, she's talking about Johnny Young Bosch, and the band, thought they were coming to play at a library. We're thrilled that the library and friends took such joy in providing a family-friendly community event. They enjoyed their time with the community who came, had nothing but lovely things to say. They even took time to come to the downtown library and explore what we have to offer. They asked me to convey their deepest appreciation for the warm welcome they received and for the air conditioning in the Civic Center and library. It was a hot day. Words cannot express fully just how thankful we are for each of you. Please keep us on your calendar for next year. Chris, you ready?
Okay.
July 31st to August 1st, 2015.
All right.
Amicon, we'll be there. Let's see. Amanda Hope Shelburne. There are pictures. So I will share the link to the slideshow in the Facebook page in the show notes. There are 198 pictures.
Wow.
Yeah. Know if I'm in any, or Bob's in any, or Cody's in any, or if anyone we know are in any, because I honestly did not notice these pictures being taken. So, but there were lots of cameras and pictures, and these are really good quality.
Kind of hard to keep up.
Oh yeah, these are really good quality. This, if you were to flip through this, you would have a good estimation of the fun that was had at Amicon, and an idea of whether it's worth going to. And the answer to that is a resounding yes. You'll also be amazed at our forward thinking, because there were lots of Sword Art Online cosplayers there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm amazed.
We talked about it first.
Yeah. You know what's happening this weekend, don't you?
What's the new episode?
Oh, I don't know about that. I was thinking Dragon Con in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there. You going?
Yeah, I'm not either. I was going to go, but then this move came up, and I said, I better not.
Yeah, I hear you. It's all good. All right. We don't have time for a break today. Or actually, we don't have enough content for a break today that I'm aware of. Did you have anything you wanted to cover before we go on to Guardians of the Galaxy?
I actually thought about, when you talk about the anime, I was going to mention about one quick little movie that's on Netflix. That's a computer-generated anime, and it's called Harlock Space Pirate. It was a very interesting show. My kids actually liked it. We sat down. I watched it first, because sometimes anime gets a little racy. And good for the upper teenagers, but not for young kids.
Okay.
So I watched it, and this one was good. It was interesting how it came about, and I'm not going to give anything away, but it's set in the future, I'll say that. And Earth is off limits to humans right now. So, and that's the main thrust of it. They're trying to get back to Earth. A group of them are, but there's a government that's keeping them away, and that's what happens through that. So, it's kind of interesting. And it's on Netflix, so it's free.
Nice.
with your paid subscription.
Very cool. Okay. Um, let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, which until I actually saw it, I kept calling Masters of the Universe. I didn't want to like it at all. I didn't even really want to see it, to be honest. But it was playing, and it's a long movie,
Yeah.
and you would talk so well of it that I thought I would have to see what exactly it was that hypnotized you or brainwashed you into liking a movie where one character can't talk and looks like a tree, and another one is apparently some explosive, fixated raccoon. And as far as I could tell, the main character acted a lot like Stifler from American Pie.
Yeah.
Uh,
He wasn't that bad though.
yeah, I like Stifler, so that wasn't actually a negative on that one, but
Oh, okay.
so, I go and I'm by myself, so I'm like loaded down with popcorn and sody pop. And I just had a slice of greasy, mall pizza. And, I'm thinking I'm going to go to an air conditioned place to snooze for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So the movie starts, and it's okay. I'm like, okay, this is kind of corny, cheesy, whatever. And then we get to, when the little boy is abducted. And then we go
Yeah.
to the first scene of Chris Pratt as an adult Star-Lord. And the action kind of caught me, that was kind of cool. It still seemed
What
kind
about
of
the
campy.
dancing?
Well, yeah, no, the dancing definitely was interesting. But, I could kind of picture it, because this is a kid and his only
Yeah.
connection to Earth is his music. So, I mean, I kind of got that. But, dude, next thing I know, it was 2.5 hours later, and I had laughed, I had cheered, and I had clapped my hands. And the only thing that disappointed me in the entire movie, no spoilers, spoiler-free zone, is the quick scene that happened after the credits.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a letdown. It was funny to see it, but it was a little bit of a
Yeah.
letdown.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, it was definitely kind of neat, and it made sense, but I'm so used to everything tying into the Avengers, I was waiting to find out when the Guardians of the Galaxy were going to hook up with the Avengers,
Not yet.
Not
Maybe
yet.
after
That's
the
the
second
answer.
one, they said. Yep.
So, and the thing I like is that although they were able to harness a very strong power for a brief time, I thought they were going to go the cheesy Hollywood way, and that would they'd become superheroes. But they only had access to this weapon for a short period of time. And at the end of the movie, they were what they were at the beginning of the movie, which is a bunch of losers that care about each other, right?
Yeah.
No superpowers among them, unless you count the fact that Groot is pretty badass.
Yeah, Groot is. And
So,
Rocket's a maniacal little genius.
oh yeah,
Because he
he's
can make
like
a weapon out of anything.
yeah, yeah. He reminded me of like Howling Mad Murdoch from the A-Team mixed with MacGyver.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
He blows things up and puts things back together, and comes up with crazy plans, and he's a little bit insane. So yeah, I mean, it was cool. I actually
A
all the
little
characters
bit.
were great. All the characters were great.
The one character to me that was kind of a drag
Mhm.
was David Bautista's character, Drax.
Is that
There was
was
there
that
was a
because
couple.
he was so dry? Is that what you're?
Yeah, I think so. And they made him seem just stupid on some of the things.
Well, one of the
And
things that I agreed at first until they actually Rocket said, remember his people take everything exactly literally,
yeah,
and that's when I realized that if you were to say to him, go kick rocks, he would think you were asking him to go kick rocks. So I mean, in that sense, I think he did okay
yeah,
because it's like an emotional Vulcan at that point, right?
yeah. That's true.
And
Instead of a
remember,
Vulcan,
comedy would be completely lost on him.
yeah,
So, on the flip side, no, I think they could have fleshed that character out a little bit more. So, what did you think of what's her name?
Gamora.
Yeah.
She's a badass
Oh yeah.
when she wants to be, and
I
then
thought
she
she
seemed to
was.
help
Go
us a
ahead.
couple times.
Oh yeah. I mean, they definitely had her, go from extreme to extreme. But uh, Zoe Saldana, um, I thought she was awesome as Uhura.
Yeah,
She was even better.
at Gamora.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought she could have a major role. I would have thought she'd be consigned to supporting roles. I was wrong. She's a great actress. So,
Hmm.
and who the hell is Chris Pratt? Where did he come from?
Community.
Really?
Yeah, he was on Community, and he's been on a couple other movies. I can't think what they are right off the top of my head. Let me see.
Community is the sitcom, right?
Yeah, it is, and I never cared for it. Yes, you can email me. You can email me, Chris at the Beer Trail Podcast. That's directly to me. So if you hate the fact that I said that I don't like Community too bad.
And I never watched it once. So,
I tried it, just it wasn't my taste.
well, it
I
was
mean,
out when The Office was out.
yeah, it
At
was.
least it was at the end of The Office, and The Office was the greatest TV show ever made. So when that was out, I didn't need to watch anything else. So, you
See, I didn't like The Office though, so
it's okay. You were probably misled by someone.
no, I tried to watch it a few episodes and just.
No, no, somebody. It must have been a pirate transmission interfering with the
Oh,
actual
okay,
broadcast.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. He's gonna pulled up IMDb. Okay, on my phone.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is actually going to be in Jurassic World next year when it comes out. Oh, he's from Park and Recreations. I was wrong. Not Community. Park and
Oh,
Recreations.
never saw that one either. Same reason.
Yeah. He played Emmett, the main character on the Lego movie. He played in the Delivery Man. He played in Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, he did. That's where I
Yeah.
seen it before.
And movie 43 he played in. Zero Dark 30 he played in.
Hmm.
So he played something serious there. 5-year engagement.
Oh, that's good. My point
Yeah.
is, he is. I mean, this is almost like a Star Wars franchise caliber movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to compare it to Star Wars because Star Wars obviously is a once in 20 lifetimes event. But you leave Star Wars feeling like good about yourself and everything. And I left the theater feeling good about myself and found myself, contemplating what's going on with the characters now and what we'll see next. And
Well, see, they did tie it into the Avengers a little bit
yeah,
because
well,
the Affinity. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not what I meant. What I mean is I cared. I mean,
yeah.
honestly, I don't care if it ever ties in with the Avengers now. But going into it, I thought that it was just going to be an interesting new tie-in to the Avengers. New being Marvel's new focus, and especially because I'd never read the comics. I don't think I'd ever even heard of the comics.
Most people
So,
haven't.
yeah, so I'm thinking, man, this is not a real super team, and it really isn't. But it's an epic story. Um, I mean, the scene, and I don't want to spoil anything, but where he might not have had his spacesuit on.
Yeah,
I mean, that was pretty intense.
yeah, it was.
And
Because
go ahead.
I was about to say the effects on that where it made his eyes looked all messed up and everything. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. The what may have been an epic space battle where previous enemies united for common good. That was pretty epic.
Yep.
It was all. I mean, this could be a major franchise.
Yeah.
This could be the biggest Marvel series ever, just like you said.
Well, this unlocked Marvel's ability to do some of the other more far out there characters like than humans.
Yeah.
And they are playing in the movie for that. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what they did was they de-Jar Jar Binksed the Jar Jar Binks syndrome.
Yeah.
They got an animated character that doesn't have to be played as comic relief.
Which it did, but it didn't have to be at times.
Yeah, no, I mean Rocket was funny, and so is Groot. But I mean Groot was like the most heroic. I that
Oh yeah.
storyline blew my mind. You know, and Rocket had emotional growth in the movie. You know,
Yeah.
he made a conscious choice to change who he was, and I mean it was amazing.
And don't let him hear you say that; he'll kick your ass. But, but yeah.
Nice.
But
So,
Groot's awesome.
oh yeah, I was surprised.
He
So,
was even. I watched a few of the Avenger. That's on Disney, the cartoons.
mhm.
That's where I first saw Guardians of the Galaxy at.
Hmm.
It was on that, the first wave of it, where it says Avengers, Marvel's, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, that series.
Right.
And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool, but the tree's lame.
Hmm.
And then now, as I got into it, that made Groot even better. And
Yeah.
Groot's been around since 1960 in the
Wow.
Marvel Universe.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he fought the Hulk on because I saw a comic history thing, and he fought the Hulk on one episode, one of the early episodes of the Hulk, or in an Amazing Comics or something like that. But he's been around since 1960.
I mean, it makes sense. We got the Thing, we got the Hulk, of course, Groot. You know, we're going for all the elements here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
If you think of radiation like fire, you think of rock for, Ben Grimm, Groot, wood, so whatever. I get it. I mean, it makes sense that they should be equally matched, kind of. But Groot is, I mean, a really multi-dimensional character. I don't mean that in the sense that he's from another dimension. I mean that in the sense that, it's a complex character that I did not see it coming.
no,
Yeah,
most people didn't, because all he says is 3 words:
I am Groot, yeah.
"I am Groot."
And I thought he was stupid or like a pet, at first.
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up being one of the coolest characters in the movie, which kind of surprised me. But
I
the only thing I didn't like was probably one of the funniest scenes in the movie, and that
Which one?
was the epic dance off in the almost last scene. It, the whole supervillain going, "What are you doing?" That was pretty cool. But it went on just long enough to feel just a little awkward.
Well, he had to give Rocket time to
I
shoot
mean,
him.
I get it. I get it. They didn't have to show us that much dancing. It was a little bit. I mean, at first it's funny, and then you start to go, all right, this is getting a little uncomfortable. I'm not sure where it's going.
Well, it was funny. He goes, "Come on," and Gamora
Yeah,
goes, "No." Okay, take it back.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She was not having that dance off. So,
No.
but hey, you know what? We are Kevin Bacon.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So rock on, Kevin Bacon. You're a hero once again. So I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Did you have anything to add that we haven't talked about before with
No,
Guardians of the Galaxy?
no,
I think the end result is we think everyone should see this, right?
absolutely.
Marvel
And
fan, not a Marvel fan, everyone.
hats off to the way Disney and Marvel are working together.
I,
That is for sure.
it gives me hope in the new Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, and all of them. Yeah, especially for that, you got to see a little taste of what they can do still. But I mean, just because that could have been a crappy movie,
Oh yeah.
and every one of the Marvel movies have gotten better as they've gone on.
Hmm.
Even the two Hulks movies, the first one sucked. The second one wasn't as bad.
I
It
mean,
wasn't a great movie, but it got better. That's what my point is. They've gotten better every movie they went.
and this one is a hard movie because comic book movie or not, this is not a superhero movie.
No, it's not.
This is a character study. This is a soap opera in space. It's a space opera.
Exactly. I liked how they fleshed out Thanos a little bit more with it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
because before everybody's going, "Who's the purple guy smiling at the end of the Avengers?"
Yeah.
And you got to see him actually talk this time and do a little bit more. So that was good.
Thanos looked pretty awesome.
Yeah.
His planet was pretty awesome. So yeah, the thing I really liked was there were so many and differing versions of bad guy in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of bad going on in here. You know, there wasn't like five guys against one. It was like five guys and everyone else on the screen is evil.
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
So I
At
mean,
some level of it,
what's that?
at some level, they were all evil.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even Chris Pratt. I mean, they were like, you know, it was almost like there was the Firefly crew meets Marvel. You know.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It made me feel good, like that crew did. You know, like they were a real family, that they're real people, and then add into it the fact that Chris Pratt could have played Stifler in American Pie, and I mean, it was a great show. It was great,
What
amazing.
was one of Gore Moore's lines that I'm gonna die surrounded by idiots?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That she almost did.
Yep.
So right on. All right, Chris. Let's go ahead and let this one go. Let's put it to bed.
Okay.
We'll be broadcasting again on September 10th at 9, between 9 and 9:30 Central Time. Make sure you check out the Facebook page for more information, updates, and invites to the Google Hangout. Hopefully, we'll have Fal, Sean, and Bob with us next time. We're not sure where they are, but we miss you guys. I miss you so much. Okay. Anything else, Chris?
Um, Not much. Just if you get a chance to watch the mini cast from me doing the unboxing of my loot crate, watch it. Especially watch the end credits. There's a message saying if you see like a request to send pictures of the three usual missing suspects, including the one that's on the screen with me right now. So
Good deal. Make sure you guys all enter that contest. Our Facebook page is
absolutely.
facebook.com/allthingsgeek. Twitter is the same, twitter.com/allthingsgeek. YouTube channel, just search for the All Things Geek podcast because there's a lot of people trying to steal our name over there. They all suck, so don't worry about it. Watch them if you want. You'll come back.
Yeah.
You can always contact us at contact or podcast at allthingsgeek.info. Either one of those works just fine. And then finally, if you want to leave us audio, you can always send an MP3. If you don't have that ability, then feel free to call us. We do have a telephone line that allows you to leave a message that we can transcribe into MP3 format. If you say it, we will play it. That is our promise to you.
Yep.
That phone number is 641-715-3900, extension 78198. Again, that's 641-715-3900, extension 78198. So, that's it, Chris. Until next time, what is it again?
Stay geeky, my friends.
Thank you very much. Where's the applause?
Oh, sorry.